So I just knew that I had to take these kids. There was no way that I was gonna let them get lost in the system or that I was gonna give them up to anybody else.
He moved the kids into the only house he could really afford. It was really just a basement for a house that never got finished.
You know, the kids and I just take it one day at a time, and this has been a big tragedy for them. But I'm just trying to work my tail off to make a better day for these kids.
So not long ago, Eric Hebert was, well, living kind of a simple life. He was running a logging operation out of Montana. He was a single guy, and being a parent was the last thing on his mind. Then one day, he got a really horrible call.
One night I got the call that my sister had passed away. Keely was sleeping in her mom's arms. Kyler heard his mom call for help. Yeah, pretty much witnessed their mom passing away.
His sister Francine had suddenly died of a heart attack at the age of 37, leaving behind her two twins, Keely and Kyler. And with no dad in the picture, basically her kids were now orphans. So he did an amazing thing. He dropped everything he had going on, his entire life he had in Montana, to move to Idaho to basically become an instant father.
So I just knew that I had to take these kids. There was no way that I was gonna let them get lost in the system or that I was gonna give them up to anybody else. I knew as soon as I heard the news that I'd be raising these kids for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, he left Missoula for us.
He moved the kids into the only house he could really afford. It was really just a basement for a house that never got finished.
You know, the kids and I just take it one day at a time, and this has been a big tragedy for them. But I'm just trying to work my tail off to make a better day for these kids.
Please, please, ABC, build us a new house.
This is a special guy who made a special choice, and all he wants is a comfortable home for these kids to grow up in. So what do you say, people? Can we do this? Oh, yeah. Get your hands in there, people. Are you with me? Yeah. Then let's do it! Okay, the bus stop's here. We walk in from here. Come on, here we go. Let's go. Shh. Check it out. That's the house right there. You guys ready? Yeah. Here we go. Good morning, Hebert family! Eric, Keely, Kai, come on out here! Come on! Yeah! Thank you! Awesome! I'll tell you what, man, we saw your tape, man, and it's pretty incredible what you've done.
My uncle's the best guy ever.
Yeah! They love their uncle so much. They love him like a dad, and he's really stepped up and is their entire world to them now.
This is a pretty unique little house. How do you guys like living in an underground house?
Don't make too much loud noise because we have a bear.
They have a neighbor that's a bear. How many kids can say that?
You have a bear?
Yeah,
I remember seeing like Ed's face, and he's like, huh?
I've got a problem with bears.
It's hibernation, though. They're sleeping.
yeah. The bear might wake up and I might shake it over.
Let's not hope he wakes up.
Do you guys want to hear where you're going on vacation?
Yeah.
I bet you do.
Well, let's hear it.
Yeah. I think you're going to like this one. It's a good one. You want to know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are going to the Bahamas! Since we don't have a lot of time, here's what needs to happen, okay? You guys need to show me the house. We'll get you packed in the limo and off to vacation, okay? Design team, get a plan! So this is your front door.
This is the front door. We usually use the garage, but then you come down the stairs into the main entrance.
Oh, wow.
The most bizarre house I've ever seen in my life.
This is the entire house. It's just a roof.
As you can see, the south entrance is open, but other than that, we live underground.
So that means there's 3 sides of a house with no windows.
It's basically a basement with a roof on top of it.
It's not finished, you know, it's a work in progress.
And I guess that's what happened. The original owner started building a house, built out the basement, and then ran out of money.
It's kind of sad, actually, when you look around. They're just trying to kind of survive. So, Keely, show me your bedroom.
This is my room.
This is your room.
Yeah.
Wow. Kind of pink.
Keely's so cute. She's 8 years old, total girly girl.
So this is Snowball, and she has a daughter named Snowflake?
Yeah.
I think these kids are really well adjusted, considering what they've been through.
And that is a testament to their Uncle Eric.
What do you think of your uncle?
He's nice.
Have you ever told him how much you appreciate what he did by taking care of you guys?
But in the morning I gave him a hug, and at night I give him a hug.
Well, they're great kids, and they've got these great personalities.
And they're just, typical kids who love to have fun.
Hey, Ty, look, I lost the wheel.
He's an 8-year-old in every sense of the way. He's got a lot of energy. We found out when we were in his room that he loves remote control cars.
Coming at ya! Uh-oh. Oh, man!
So I was talking to Keely and Kyler about their uncle, and I said, well, here's what would be cool. I've got you guys some markers and some crayons, okay? So here's what I'm thinking. I said, why don't you guys write your uncle a card and let him know, what you think of him. I'm gonna go talk to your uncle, okay? I'll be back.
So back here is my room.
Wow, no windows, huh?
This is the dungeon right here.
Right. So you gave the kids the rooms with windows.
Eric is such a great guy. I mean, he's just given everything for these kids.
You're a bachelor, right?
Yeah.
Never been married?
Never been married.
He was a 30-year-old bachelor, kicking back with his friends, having a great life. Didn't have a care in the world, just had himself to look after.
But I knew that I had to step up because if not, they definitely would have got lost in the system. And if they ever would have been separated, that would have been a horrible event. So
I think Eric done what we all think we'd like to do.
We want to say that we would do that, but would you?
Dude, you're their knight in shining armor because nobody else was there for them.
People say that it's a heroic and everything. I just did the right thing, I don't think I'm a hero or anything like that, but I think I just did the right thing that needed to be done at the time and never looked back, It's all about the kids now, so.
He's now the mother and the father of these kids.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
So how's the letters coming along?
Good.
So I collected up the cards that they wrote for Eric. These are great because I had kind of a plan for the cards that I was going to do a little bit later. Here we go, bus driver! Move that!
When the bus finally pulled away, I just couldn't believe what I saw.
Eric was just like, his face lit up and his fists are pumped in the air and the kids are just like, push, push!
Oh my God! Whose house is this?
Not my house.
Oh my God, look at the fireplace. Love hardwood floors, the ceilings that were 18 feet high, a lot of space. It's all something, if I would have had the means to do, it's exactly what I would have done. It was just perfect. The antler chandelier, that's crazy.
Look at the kitchen.
Oh, the kitchen! Oh, look at that! Oh my God.
So I was like, this isn't my house. Oh my God, this is not my house.
check it out! You guys have got a pantry!
Pantry,
Check
we
it out,
love
look
the
at
pantry,
all.
look at that! They open up the door and they're like,
Snacks!
Cookies!
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 It's the little things that sometimes they just go nuts over. All new appliances, stainless steel from Sears, Kenmore. You got 2 stoves. They were blown out of the water. Oh, it was just such a beautiful house. Now remember your old house? Basically everything was downstairs, right? Yeah. Well, in this house, there's a lot more upstairs. So guys, go check out the rest of your house. They were just freaked out. They were so excited.
Kyler is all about the remote control cars, the racetrack going around his bed and up on the wall. I mean, that was a neat touch. Oh, you know what you totally missed?
What?
Oh,
yeah.
Give me that 411 on your room, over.
I love my room. Over.
Roger, roger. What's your 20?
What do we got in here?
Whose room is this?
Wow. And that world room is perfect.
Basically their own study hall where they can learn about the world, look about anything they want to.
I like the world room because now me and Kyra have our own computers. But I really like most of all is the bean bags and that puzzle.
Wow.
A TV! A phone!
They were, I think, as overwhelmed as I would have wanted them to be.
Sweet! and it's really cool.
You got your hands full, man. I know that.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you're gonna need a place to kick back and relax. Why don't you go in there and check out your new master bedroom?
All right. This is it. Look at that. Whoa. I've never, ever thought I'd have a room like that. Oh, these are the trees that were out front, aren't they? The trees in my room, I thought, what a creative touch that was. Nice. What is that? My own personal fireplace? Nice. I thought that was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
I think Eric is actually gonna be able to handle the stress of being a parent, being able to come home to a room like that.
Right on.
Now, Keely, I know you're the only girl in this family.
Yeah?
Well, I made your room my secret project because I want to make sure you have a space of your own. So I'm outside the door and I said, listen, I know boys are, they're boring and stuff. So, tell you what, I'm gonna stay out here. But why don't you go right through there and check out your new bedroom?
Keely's Clubhouse. Whoa, look at all those stuffed animals.
I really like the bed because the sign says Keely's Clubhouse.
Look at all the clothes. Keely's room, man, I just gotta tell you, the colors were perfect for her. She loves all the stuffed animals. Look at you got a horse up top.
Oh my God! Look at a puppy! I think Ty did a huge good job.
So, Keely!
I love it!
It's awesome, right? He had all these trees on the wall and like all these flowers everywhere, so that it definitely felt like girls only invited there.